Hey guys, welcome back to Big O's channel where there's a lesson to be learned in every single video. You already see my helmet. It's about that time it's getting warmer. Fellow bikers, fellow riders, stand up. You already know what it is. In addition to our YouTube videos, I make blankets. Check out my Instagram page, Harlem Shet. It's a gift that lasts a lifetime. So, have you ever been fired from a job? I have. Making 100K at that job too. But this is what I did to overcome that. And these are the lessons I learned. Be right back. Back to the channel. So let me first say getting fired sucks. It's never a good thing. If you have kids, if you're married, if you have a mortgage, if you have rent, it sucks. I stress before I get into this video, you should try to have at least 2 years savings in your account right now. I know it's not easy, and I live in New York, but strive. Do a month, 3 months, 6 months, a year. Try to work towards having at least 2 years savings. If you have to get an extra hustle, short term, to stack some money, save some money, do what you gotta do. Cause when I got fired, I had at least 1 year savings in my account, and that's what helped a lot. You know, when I got fired, it was in 2016. That was the first time I finally hit 100K, you know, before taxes. And if I didn't have a year savings, I would have been in trouble. All right. So before I even get into the video, try to work towards having some savings in your account. All right. So in 2016, I was working for a home renovation company, and we were doing quite well. I was in sales. My site was it was predominantly Black or Hispanic, because I wanted to give, you know, black and brown people a shot. I mean, that somebody gave me a shot, and upper management came to my site, and I guess they didn't appreciate the fact that the site had all Black or Hispanic. All of us had a college degree, and I was the only employee of the company at that time in New York who had a master's, and I guess they felt some kind of way about it, but that's neither here nor there either. But I got fired for something. It wasn't even my fault. It was somebody lied to me. It's all good. I'm in a lawsuit right now with them. That's a whole nother story. But when I got fired, the very first thing I did, and I suggest you do, is look at your finances. Sit back and say, where can I cut back? I cut back on my cable. I had the best package. I went to a low grade. I just had internet. I changed insurance companies, saved me 30% off my bill. I changed cell phone companies because I had Verizon. I went to T-Mobile. That was half. I stopped shopping at Stop and Shop and these, you know, high-end grocery stores. I started shopping at Aldi. Aldi in the New York Eastern region is a no-frills supermarket. Listen, saved my bill by half. I stopped going out. I think for almost 6 months, I stopped going out. I had to cut back. So the very first thing I would strongly suggest you do is look at your finances and see where you could save some money. That's the very first thing you have to do. Off the gate. The second thing you have to do is look in your phone and reach out to some resources. Now, here's a tip. If you don't have anybody in your phone right now who's making at least $80,000 a year, you need to get some new friends. I'm not talking about family necessarily, but if you don't know nobody in your phone right now who you can reach out to and say, hey, listen, can you put a word in for me? Do you know somebody? Something to that effect, and they're not making at least an 80K minimum, get some new friends. You need to change your circle. When I got clipped, I had a couple of people, old bosses, supervisors, and I reached out to a couple of people, no shame in my game. I had a job literally in 48 hours. Now I took a 40% pay cut, but I had a job. I had a job. So, and on top of that, if you get fired, you should update your resume on LinkedIn and go on Craigslist. When I got fired, I never forget. When I got fired, it was about 12 o'clock. I went home pissed off. An hour later, I went on Craigslist and I applied to a janitor's job to supplement my income. So, number one thing I strongly suggest you do, look at your finances, see where you could come back, see where you could eliminate some stuff. And number two, reach out to some resources. And the third thing you should do if you get fired is pray. Now, I know some people on this channel looking at this video going to say, oh, I don't believe in God. You better find God. Because let me tell you, if I didn't have prayer in my life, if I wasn't able to pray and say, Dad, let me tell you, I don't know where I'd be. Because when I got fired, when I got clipped, can I be honest with you? I wasn't even pissed off. I said a prayer and I was calm. I was upset, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Taking a 40% pay cut was rough. I was working, when I started the new job, I was working from 7 to 4, and I was working a night job from 7 to 11, Monday through Friday, and it hurt. I was tired. I'm not gonna lie, I actually lost some weight during that time too. But if you don't know God, you better find him quick. Because when I got fired, through the grace of God, I was okay. I was okay. All right. So that's it, guys. I didn't want to make this a long video, but if you know somebody who's been fired, show them this video. It's not a good feeling. Check your finances. Reach out to some different resources. And number 3, pray. So that's it, guys. Hope this made some sense. If you know somebody who's been fired, if you've been fired from a job, drop a comment below. I want to hear about it. How'd you overcome it? How'd you get through it? You know, share. All right. So until the next video, peace, love. Talk to you guys later.